My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of A Quiet Place Day 1. And I was so excited for this movie. I've been really enjoying this franchise, and the idea of an entire movie taking place on day 1 got me really pumped up. And then the idea of that movie taking place in New York City got me really pumped up. So I was just so excited, and this is my biggest disappointment of 2024. This movie sucks. It is terrible, and it bums me out to say that. But let's begin talking about the cast, and Lupita Nyong'o has given some good performances in the past. I like her in 12 Years a Slave, and she's really good in Us. But her performance was just lacking in every sense for this movie. I just thought she brought nothing to it. It's just a very forgettable performance. Then we've got Joseph Quinn, who I liked in Stranger Things Season 4, and I thought he brought nothing to this movie as well. And these two form a friendship that I did not buy for a single second. No matter how hard the movie tried to convince me, I just thought it felt so artificial, so hollow. And then we've got Alex Wolff, who's barely in the movie, but I do think he was a bright spot. He brought enough personality to this character. And Daejum Hansu, I guess, is fine, but he's barely in the movie. And no one's given any real material to work with. The writing here is just shit. The characters are not interesting in any way. I never cared about anyone, and that never changed throughout the movie. And it's frustrating because there's moments where I saw potential. Lupita's character is not the nicest person, and I wish we saw her deal with some guilt and just wanting to be a better person. But you don't got that. You just don't. Instead, you get nothing. Nothing. It's like this movie doesn't even try. The main story and what they're trying to do, I actually do like, but in the execution, I just found it underwhelming in every sense. There is brief moments of tension, but not nearly enough. This is day 1. It should have been carnage and blood-filled, and that's not this movie. Why make a day 1 movie if you're not going to deliver on that potential? Why? It's actually really frustrating because you at least think that they will spend time trying to study and learn about these creatures. Nope. Nope. She gets knocked out early on, and then she wakes up, and they just know to be quiet. It's just so frustrating. This movie had so much potential, and it's not even interested in delivering in the thrills. And it's just, yeah, it's just, I don't know how you do a movie with this premise and butcher it this badly. They don't even utilize the New York setting. They could have been a cool sequence in a skyscraper or on a bridge, but nope, you get none of that. And it just pisses me off because the entire time I just wish I was watching Cloverfield because that is a far better movie. And it also just comes to the fact that it's more of the same. That was my issue with A Quiet Place 2, but it was still very well executed. But if I want to watch a Quiet Place movie, I'm just going to watch the first 2. Because this movie doesn't try to do anything different. Just really frustrating when you see all the potential with this movie and they just decide not to utilize any of it. This movie does try really hard. There are some moments in the last act where it feels like it's begging you to cry. And look, I'm a real pussy when it comes to movies. I cry all the time. Didn't even come close here. The direction by Michael Sarnowski I thought was just terrible. This movie is just so visually bland, so murky and gray, and you don't really see the escalation of anything. It's like, once again, they refuse to show you anything good. The movie just feels very small in scale as well. And I hated the ending of this movie. It's hard to talk about without giving it away, but there's a current trend in Hollywood that I really don't like. Can't say anything more. But anyways, this movie sucks. It has its moments, it has potential, and like even the sound wasn't really all that good. This movie just takes a fantastic premise in a city filled with potential and utilizes none of it. This is as underwhelming and as boring as a movie like this can get. It tries so desperately hard, but the characters are never interesting, the movie is never emotional, and there is no reason to ever watch this movie. I'm giving A Quiet Place Day 1 a 3 out of 10. One thought that kept popping into my head is I'd rather be playing Last of Us 2 over this piece of shit. But anyways, A Quiet Place Day 1. Have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin